the Goodgal podcast.
Yes, the first episode.
Episode 1.
We're born and so.
Out and stunting.
Listen.
Look how much set up though.
Nice. No, you guys don't understand the amount of work we're putting to reach here. So it's like planning, execution. We really wanted it to look a certain way. So welcome to the Goodgal.
We're giving birth to our project, and so this is the birth of Goodgal podcast.
And we hope you love it. Like, share, and subscribe, and send it to a friend them. And so look how we're trying to sing, you know.
Listen up.
Okay, so
we're gonna start with the goodie of the week.
So what the goodie of the week is basically a session where we big up somebody who, you know, we like what I do and we think we do something good, so we want to big you up. So this week's goodie of the week is,
so we're big up 2 people.
Yes.
So we're big up Abihal Myrie and Bootleg Rockstar. So this is from the
Vogue challenge, right? So and what I loved about this, it was just like, so the Vogue challenge was basically about persons, Vogue recognizing black models and creatives and ensuring that they have like a space on the cover. And honestly, Abihal, you need to go model. Bootleg Rockstar is one of the persons who I've always wanted to work with. He's as well.
Real stylist.
Like a stylist. The thing is, you have persons in Jamaica who know about like trends, but really fashion and he seems like he's really
but look how
into
he did style tough time video shoot photo shoot what they sit up on stool.
No, I feel like everything he touches is so gold. So
I'm versatile.
Abihal is amazingly gorgeous.
Yeah, skin nicey.
Yeah, wow, clean body, clean and
so them get big up though. Them get big up by Vogue and see them on news and rating overseas. Them doing big things.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll get some recognition from it.
And more work, more money, more success.
Yes, so big up to the goodies of the week. And then we're gonna dive right into our trending topics.
Ooh. Hashtag trending topics.
Okay.
Guys, listen up.
No, this one I got me irate. My irate. No.
Given that Renee is like the feminist.
Listen, I'm very upset. Anyways, you that stuff.
So, I mean, there was a video we saw, you know, of a prominent person, obviously here in Jamaica, who was kind of indicating, a very controversial statement being made about
controversial dunce. He's a duffy bag.
Sexual misconduct and the time frame that you are supposed to report this misconduct or just forget it. And I'm just thinking to myself, like,
The thing is, too, when you're in such positions of power where you have a say in certain things, I don't understand how you don't do any research. Psychologists literally have said that it takes children who have been abused, like abused people can take years to even face the abuse. So you're gonna try and put a timeline.
I mean, he was speaking specifically to like sexual misconduct and all in the organization, which is like super, super, super prominent. A lot of people just don't even talk about it because it's like one of those things that it's just like inevitable. Sad but true. It's slightly inevitable, and it's like you kind of just like. You have to just like roll your eyes and just kind of walk past it, although you really shouldn't, because really and truly you shouldn't really be reporting these things. But then sometimes people report them and nothing comes of it, and so you're just kind of like,
Listen, I was in a previous organization where I feel like I've been in a situation where there was like little sexual innuendos, and you're like, no, I'm gonna call you out, but then it's me, no, he's a virago. So me,
she not nice.
No, me don't nice, none at all. So I'm gonna tell you, say, listen, sir, me don't want you. You're broke. You don't have no money. you don't have a boss.
No, but it's
not even about looks or anything like that. I just think once you're in an organization, you need to keep it professional. If you would not say certain things, if you have to think twice before there's a couple of things. If you have to think twice before you say it to me, don't say it to me. Period. If you wouldn't say it to your male counterpart, don't say it to me.
But it's also like, what if it is that was your sister?
And if it's something that you wouldn't say to your mother or your sister, don't say it to me.
Like sometimes you even can't. Like I remember one time. Eating a banana, it was just like, eat the banana. So I'm just like, brother, I'm just like,
is there another way to eat a banana?
I don't know. Like I was just trying to have my breakfast.
And I feel like there's low key. I feel like even something like bringing up your personal life at work or something that you do on the regular, like something like, if, for example, if you went out and you were dancing and then you're gonna go to work and they're gonna comment on
I never
it.
know so you could have
Dance
danced.
like that. I feel like that's sexual as well. I don't know if I'm reaching.
Yes, I can dance like this
please
in my private life.
Please comment and tell me if that's a reach. Kevaria's over there making up in face like it's a reach.
No, but I don't like that. No.
But guess what? Them can't hear you. Yes, I don't think. I think it's. I don't think it's a reach.
I don't know. I'm very professional in the workspace, and
leave me alone. I come to work and go home.
Come to work, collect my people, and we're not friends. We're not friendly on that level. Even if it is that we're friendly on that level, like even if I have a friend that are close to, like once you start to bring certain arguments, like
And I feel like something like that too. Sometimes, and the thing is too, sometimes you have people, that's what I feel like his words were so disrespectful too, because you have people who, certain things that are sexually wrong you didn't know that it's wrong, or later on when you get older in life, you're like, no, this was wrong, like this happened, and sometimes people shed light in your life and you're like, oh, this was wrong. So I don't think there should be a timeline on any form of sexual abuse.
I mean there's also other sexual misconduct where it is that some dress code is more appropriate for some females or males or females separately.
I am the living testament of that. No, listen, I'm a living testament.
Like I'm not saying it should be inappropriately dressed, clearly not. But if
I got a big ass, I just got a big ass.
Yeah, don't comment on someone's bodily shape or anything like that, or their attributes and their assets. Highly inappropriate, guys. Super, super inappropriate. Not my breasts looking lovely today. No. I'm aware of that, thanks. But you don't need to. Even if you think it, don't say it.
Just don't say it. If you have to think twice, and some of you don't have to think twice because you're literally spawns of Satan. So there's that. So moving right along, right? So we're going to talk about basically rest in peace to Shensea's mother. Moments of silence for okay. So rest in peace to Shensea's mom, and I have never experienced that. I don't want to experience it.
Not fun this.
I don't want, like, in life, there's who's behind this, so I cannot that. So I just can't imagine what she's going through, and
please, people, respect her privacy.
Yeah, and please leave her alone. Like,
but still not record screen record it live and post it up after step, please, to just kind of respect my privacy.
And when what's one thing she posted, and I really hope people respect it, is, hey, when you see me out, please don't mention her. She said that specifically, so it's very simple. Kindly do it. And give her space. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean, you guys, some of you guys are doing it with the good intentions.
Some of you are doing it with good intentions, and on top of that, I saw a thing from Jada Kingdom where she was just like, if you know that Shensea and Jada Kingdom have had some serious beef in the past and back and forth. And I thought it was very nice that Jada Kingdom posted and said, she didn't did she tag her? I'm not sure. I don't want to be wrong. But she basically posted a very nice heartfelt message. I love when the girl them come together and show solidarity.
Guys.
And I feel like it was a bigger thing, and I thought that was very, very nice.
Big of her, very big of her.
Yeah, and I love all the love that Shensea is getting from the industry and all of that.
She really trouble, like she's a good person.
Yeah, I'm
you see the love that she have for her mother, and I really love, and the first thing that I thought of, other than the goose pimples that really like consumed my body, it was that her mother was able to see her rise to success and see that she not have to suffer no more. She see that she not have to really worry about her daughter and her grandson, and that she, can be okay. She will be okay in life. I mean, that's all a parent really wants. I'm not a parent, but I'm almost sure that's really what you want. You want to ensure that your child grow up and is all, gets all the success they would have wanted for themselves, and that's really good to know that she make it. And
the good thing is Shensea has her son. I feel like when you have a child and certain things happen, it gives you more of something to live for and try to face. So big up yourself, Shensea. We wish you all the best, and we really want you to just stay strong, girl.
Yeah, rise above, and because we know that you've done it before, we know that you've risen from the ashes.
Literally.
And so you will rise again like a phoenix. So.
For sure. Yeah. So then there was also a negative part of what happened to Shensea, but we won't go into that. But it brought me to some other things that were happening with celebrities on social media. So this week I saw where Justin Bieber was just like basically accused, like a false accusation of sexual assault, right? Which is a very serious matter. We just discussed it.
No, man, it's serious.
It's very serious. But then the thing is, it's just like playing a devil's advocate to what we mentioned earlier. Like, when people say that there's a timeline on certain sexual assaults or whatever, it's because of the false accusations or the people who do things like that. Like, sexual abuse is such a serious thing.
It is so serious. Hashtag me too.
Yeah, and then like you have these girls. So what happened was Justin Bieber basically was accused of in 2014 or 15 of, like, through a Twitter thread, of sexual abuse, right? And basically it turned out that he had his receipts, honey, and everything was false. Then you had Cardi B. So Cardi B was basically accused of having a Finsta. Yeah. So like a fake Instagram page where she's dissing Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, Lil Kim, and we're like, and that basically was fake. So the
people, I feel like the cancel culture is, let me talk about Justin Bieber first. First of all, prison work, because you can't be, how you do that? Defamation of character is pretty serious. I feel like for something that is really so sensitive, it really shouldn't be something that you should make false accusations on someone. There are serious repercussions that person may have on their brand, on their endorsements, on their just overall image.
Do you remember Chingy?
I think so, yeah.
You know what happened with Chingy?
Yeah.
So there was a tranny.
Oh, yes.
Not the right term. I'm sorry to the trans community.
No, yeah.
Tranny is not the right term. So there was a transgender person. I'm sorry for saying tranny again. There was a transgender person who basically said she was a popular one. Like, she was really popular. She was like one of the first ones who made it okay, right? And she basically said her and Chingy had a thing. And like 10, 15 years later, she came out, I think it was a Breakfast Club interview, and she was just like, that didn't happen. I made it up. And Chingy's entire career went downhill from there. So it's just like sexual, like, our accusations then in a certain light can really affect your brand and your career highly.
No, but that's what I'm saying, prison for she, because they can't do them something there and just feel like you can't walk every day just cool. Like,
they need to create laws about that.
No, they need to. They need to.
After Emmental, I really think they should have created laws about false accusations.
No, it's so bad.
It's so crazy. And then what
opposite though? Is it like you're trying to what goes in the mind of, like, I love to think of what people think about when they do like wrong.
You know, I don't like to think about it though, because I feel like you ever watch a movie and like you just see, like, you ever watching something and you just see like a bag of things just like go so. I feel like in certain people's head it's just like they don't even know.
It's really interesting to go into the, like, what were you thinking? Like, what was the end?
But you know what it brought me to? It brought me to the big question, and the big heading is, do you believe everything on social media? Because I would say again, someone I know about, like, everything on social media. How does somebody come and say, hey, this happened, and you just, Justin Bieber is cancelled, Cardi B is cancelled, like, you guys just go on a whole cancelling party for something you're not sure of.
Yeah.
I've heard so many rumors about myself, and the craziest rumors, and I'm just like, wanna get this from, like, which channel? But
I really don't believe in social media, like, overall.
Oh,
I feel like it's just I'm on it.
You won't find her. She's on it, and I'm telling you guys, I'm sorry, she's not gonna open her page. Like,
no, I open it though.
You open it? You too lie.
Yeah, I did.
Goodgal podcast is not your son. This song for Jodi.
Definitely, that is exactly why I did it.
Wow.
But
nice.
It's all a facade in my mind. It's all a facade. It's just the highlight reel of everybody's life. So overall, I don't really believe everything I see, because it's just like,
you won't see her post though. That's one thing. She posts about the podcast, but you will. Jodi posts a picture every birthday.
Facts.
She posts a picture every birthday, and that's it.
Yeah, but let's try. What you, my love?
Oh my God,
you never
is dying.
I think it's because he's a photographer. And clearly, you know. But guys, I'm gonna change my life soon.
But no, for sure. I mean, but then I feel like You guys know I'm super active on social media, so I'm like, she's like the yin to my yang, but I feel like it just depends on how you use it, because I also have received a lot of opportunities through social media.
And then you also use it as a voice, like any little thing, she speaks on it, and she speaks on it in a way that it's
but you know that annoys some people, like I have
because them follow for your girl and never follow for your thoughts.
Oh so. Yeah. No, let me
how dare you be smart in voice your opinion?
How dare I have sense and a fat ass? Like what?
We are saying
what? That didn't make you guys like that. You're just supposed to have a fat ass and look good and take pictures and be silent. I don't want to hear your voice.
It's educated, so she can speak about the things that make sense. And I think because we're both so in tune with like really what's happening
in the world,
like we see current affairs. So I feel like that's how you should also use social media. It's not for the glitz and the glam.
But the thing is, what I don't understand is, I am a person that likes to fact check things, right? So I'm not just going to talk. I'm not just going to go on my social media. The thing is, I don't think I've ever been put in the position, and comment and correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys remember something stupid I said, I have no problem being checked. So I don't think I've ever went and held up my phone and said something. Why is Kevin over there?
I'm not sure. Like,
why is he over there thinking? Producer, please produce. So I've never held up my phone, Zine, and be like, oh, yo, I'm going to talk on something that I didn't fact check.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, like, for example, if I saw something going on and I'm just like, oh, what is this? I'm going to check Twitter first. I'm going to check Instagram first. But I'm also going to check reliable sources. I'm not going to take something I heard from the shade room. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take something I heard from a gossip blog. I have to fact check but then
there's enough time. I feel like come back and basically recant them, like withdraw their whole story because it's been so fast and they've been so quick to just jump on a story that they in the end states incorrect information, which is also another issue. But
then the thing is too with the whole news outlets being how they are now. What is a real playing devil's advocate? What is a real outlet? Like before, you could think of, okay, let me go to CNN, let me go to, but it's just like this whole idea that Donald Trump made of fake news. So it's just like there's so much quote unquote fake news outlets. Which one is a real news outlet? Because even now with everything going on, it's like you don't know where to go for the real news. So it's just almost like, I feel like there's two parts to it, because social media sometimes is more correct than the news outlets.
Because if I want to know anything, I'm just go on my Twitter feed and
honestly
share facts. Or if I feel something now, like sometimes like even the earthquakes,
I feel something tells me first.
Say, oh yeah. When it comes, no, I say, wow, when nobody mad. Earthquake really did one. Like, yeah, like
you felt the earthquake that
I did.
When I do up a tree, I feel earthquake.
No, I never. I sleep light, so any little thing, you know.
Nope, I was fully something there. I was fully in my bed. I'm sorry.
I felt it, and I was wondering if it's like I'm gonna drink little juice before I go to bed. I wonder if. I wonder if I drunk, but then like that don't make sense. But I was like kind of confused as to what was happening.
Yo, I have a funny earthquake story. So I was in TJ parking lot, and I was waiting on somebody to collect something, and I thought, but my some friend, when I was in university, and for those who know me from UE, like I had a little blue car, like literally the little blue car emoji, that was my car. And so like I am sitting down there in the parking lot, and like I feel the car like literally shaking, and I'm looking around like, yo, why Kyla mess with me? Or like I said, yo, what going? Because my friend them have a style because my car was so small. When they see me in my car, them shake my car. So me think, yo, it's some you just come and shake my car. So then I say, yo, but me not mad.
Yeah.
Like me I say, oh, like I mean I look around and I come out. Remember even when it done shake, I come out. I mean like I'm prepared to talk to somebody. I see nobody. So like I started to panic, like I literally started to like I don't know what was happening, and then but the thing is, no, I've never saw no cars on the road at that point. There was like no cars in front of TJ or anything, and that's rare. So I say, am I the last person on earth? Like a whole heap of things ran through my head. I don't know why, but it just made me crazy. And then literally Kyle called me and said, "Did you feel the earthquake?" And I was just like, "Oh, yeah." But just thought I'd inject that right there, like that funny earthquake story. But it was very
traumatic, I'm sure.
But back to the original point of you seeing it on social media first. Went off on a tangent, sorry.
Yeah, we did. But I don't know. All in all, I don't believe everything I see on social media. I do my fact checks. If it really worth doing fact checks for some things, you just say, just like you don't really care enough. Like, it's not that important. But
that's the thing too. There's certain things that I feel like, why do we care about?
No.
Even Cardi B has a fake Instagram, a Finsta or whatever, and she's this, like, why do we care? I feel like we put so much energy into things. It's crazy to me.
It is, it is. I mean, so a lot of energy into people's lives that they surely don't know where exists.
And that's the downside to it, because I feel like people feel like, they have a intake into your life because you post or put yourself
and then they can, but
media.
then like that's the thing as well. People feel like them have the right to speak on you and your life and what you're doing. Like,
I remember looking at the camera for this. It's enough of them. I'm nice. I'm honestly nice. If you see me in person, hail me, come to me. I'm very down to earth. But remember looking at the camera and telling this. It's enough of them Instagram girl. Them not nice. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, they are, and it's not that they're mean. They're just not friendly, and there's nothing wrong with not being friendly.
Yeah.
You're just not. I'm genuinely a friendly person.
Yeah.
Like, she can tell you.
Surprisingly, because I mean, people will. I've heard reviews where people are just like, "Yo, oh, she's so cool. I never expected her to be so cool." I say, yeah, because like, first of all, I'm in a power with Yamid. Second of all,
no yams.
Like, it's just, I don't know. It's refreshing. It's refreshing to see.
Different.
It's refreshing. Yeah.
Thank you. But I feel like everybody's different and everybody's entitled to how they want to act. So it's just like, you can't expect, like, even something like you commenting on certain. I'll try not to reply to a
She
disrespectful
claps
comment.
back.
I am a clapback person, but I'm changing my ways. So it sometimes it's hard.
It's hard though. We have to ignore them because
someone a real.
You can't give them. Though them want to rise, you can't give them that.
Let me tell you though, some of them really come with some things. I know them say mash can. Some of them, like, even so when them say, like, I remember one time, like, I had on a skirt and like the girl come in and say, everything else look good but the skirt lopsided. But the lopsided for true. And then mash my can for true, man. Say, so you couldn't comment, you couldn't DM me that, you couldn't comment on the picture.
No, but then, but if it's like, I mean, the picture is already posted, and if you lopside, like, it's not like I can chip it and say, "Bumba."
My body don't lopside. That's what's important. And the skirt, my body don't lopside. God never made me lopside. Outside that. God never made me lopside, girl.
But people, man, tell us to them, just comment some things more time. I'm married. I might say, how you sit down and say, some of actually type this and press send?
Like, and then that's why I say it goes back to the thing of, do you believe everything? You're so comfortable to feel
comfortable.
Like, too comfortable. But you see me only comfortable in my bed. Only too comfortable in a people life. And someone need to change in ways. But then you have some people who keep to themselves. People who keep to themselves and mind their business. Hey. Appreciate you.
Definitely.
Right? So what's the moral of this story?
Social media is a facade.
Don't believe everything you hear on social media. I honestly feel like you guys just need to sometimes, I feel like people in general need to keep social media as what it should be, like an outlet for sometimes I feel like your entire life cannot be about social media.
You know what I can also say, last thing on this, that's when when I realized that it's not everything you must believe on social media. Remember when COVID just started? In Jamaica, of course. People send some things. And I'm going to say, wow, like, my mother sent some things for WhatsApp. I'm going to say,
bro, the
voice
notes, the family members.
Like, I remember when they were doing they had some, like, little fax things from, like, what's it called?
The WHO.
Whatever, yes. And people put on the logo them pan something them and say it's from. I'm going to say, but I look at this and I say, this don't look right.
The green background.
This don't look right.
No, but I want to tell you the truth. I was one of those people who said that. Like, if you know me, I was so COVID crazy.
No, but
I still am, but let me tell you.
No, she's not. Like, she's a completely different person, which is, I'm shook right now. Like, how are we even able to do this? Because
listen, this podcast was supposed to start from when? April.
Girl,
it was supposed to be like
she
time
did
there.
the most,
and I was just like, we cannot record.
No,
COVID is here.
She was really, really.
And I never called it Corona. It was always COVID-19 for me because I always thought it was very serious. Like,
she was paranoid. She ordered every amount of groceries. I'm sure she still have the groceries.
No, God, no. Listen, if you don't want
like,
some tin
she
food,
over.
some place like we can get some tin food, cause God, no.
No, I'm sure she have 2 big pack of tissue around her back or something.
No, me and my mother have tissue to last for the year.
This is the people,
we don't ever have to buy tissue
and people
until
like cheap with
December.
AIDS.
I bought like 10 cases of tissue from Price Market. I'm sorry, like I just got very
panicky.
Panicky.
I'm not a panicky person, so I'm just like, all right, this too shall pass. Yes.
No. I'm getting there. Let me tell you, in my prayers and in everything I'm trying to do, I'm getting there. And like honestly, my spirituality has led me to kind of trying not to be as panicky, but naturally, I'm a warrior.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if I bought my toe and my toe hurts me for more than 3 days, G's and P's, my parents send my toe Bob Marley.
Wow.
Like, I don't mean to go, like, I go off on a time.
Wait, Bob Marley had cancer too?
Isn't that how it went?
I'm not sure.
I need to fact check that.
Yeah, well, okay, Barry is looking at us.
I don't know. I'm just
check it, sir. Producer, check that one there.
Yeah, fact check that. I don't know. I'm sorry. That was just the first example.
That one that catch me off guard. Wow.
Okay, I think on that note, let us move on to our last session, which is our listener letters.
Yeah.
So we need to explain this. Okay.
Go ahead, because you have this done.
Okay. So this session is really where we get to connect with you. We really wanted something where we're just not chatting.
Yeah.
We kind of got as opening into your life and what was going on. So we created, we created a couple of platforms where you can DM us any of your stories, anything going on in your life, and we would talk about it on air and give our honest, fun, unique opinions on it, right?
I mean, nobody take it as a Dare Pastor vibes, because it's not, because I've seen those stories that are a little raunchy. We can't address them.
Yeah, like if it's too raunchy, but we just want to know what's happening. It can be anything. It can be with school, because we both graduated from university with honors.
Yeah.
Girl, them bright and so, yeah.
Good, yeah.
Good girl to get good girl education. Yeah. Miss Kitty vibes. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, so definitely, if anything that's going on, if you have like parental issues or anything, like we just want to talk to us. Yeah. We just want you to talk to us. So for the persons watching on YouTube, in the description will be the link to the Google form sheet. That sheet is 100% anonymous. Yeah, down below.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 100% anonymous. You can literally send anything you want. Like somebody used it this week and we don't know who it's from.
Yeah. And we don't want to know.
And we don't want to know either. We don't want to know who it's from. So if you feel comfortable to DM us, yeah man, you can hide my ID.
Yeah.
We're not
although it's already hidden. But if you want to.
But if you want to, you can hide your ID on Instagram. You can DM us or you can email us. So all the instructions on how to send us listener letters will be in the description below.
Yeah.
So moving on, right in to the listener question. So, it says, hide my ID. Should we name the person? Would that be cute?
Like, let me call him like Kevin.
Kevin. Yo.
And the first thing,
okay, Cavario, guys, our producer is upset because we're calling him Kevin and he knows the story. All right, let's give him a different name.
No, okay. Sorry.
Let's call him. Let's call him Mark. Our producer says
Mark with a K.
Mark with a K. All right? Let's call him Mark with a K. So Mark with a K says, Goodgal podcast, hide my ID. Even though I am using a fake account, I have a girlfriend for 6 years now, but it's on and off because I'm really not into girls. I'm sorry for that. I'm really not into girls. The interest just isn't there. I tried to break up with her so many times, but she's not leaving no matter what. Don't bash me. Being who I am isn't a choice. But I had to get a girlfriend for a cover-up and my reputation's sake. The funniest part of this is we never had sex. Never. For over so many years, what do you think I should do?
That one I ever do.
Listen, when I saw it, I was just like, damn. This
as the first person.
I saw I got started off the podcast with a bang.
I have a marketing degree, not psychology, but
with a bang.
We will
I'll give you my honest
there's
opinion.
so many facets of this that we need to debunk.
Yeah.
Whew. All right.
6 years.
First things first. All right.
The timeline.
Well,
yeah. What do you think? You go first.
Okay. All right. You have a girlfriend for, was it 6 years?
6 years, yeah.
I also want to know how old the person is, but I didn't share that. It's fine. You have a girlfriend for 6 years that you've been using as a beard. Okay, I understand. I kind of want to understand when it is that you knew, or what. I wonder if the person knew.
But he said no. But in the thing, he said something about cover stories. So I feel like,
so the whole time he didn't know that. Maybe the whole time he
maybe he was a kind of into maybe he was kind of low-key into guys all the time, but he kind of he sounds like throughout the 6 years he discovered his sexuality and now he wants to do the right thing, right? In terms of what's up?
No, I mean, to be honest with you, actually, I saw something like this the other day when I was watching something, and he actually had a whole family, wife and a child, and then afterwards he's just like, all right, I'm tired of living this life, and I'm going to just go ahead and explore my true self.
General vibes.
Yeah, but it wasn't as extreme, clearly.
Okay.
But I truly believe in living in your true self, because how hard it is to kind of live a life for so many years. Like, that must be really, really heavy. Like, that is a burden. And I can't imagine doing that. So I feel like, I think he needs to just complete, to be honest. And I mean, I'd rather him put her through the heartache now than later on down the line where there's a lot more at stake.
I'm sorry, maybe with the dark one. I'm sorry, Johnny. You said all the right things and this sound nice. So maybe with the real dark one.
Wow.
The girl, like, I'm sorry, when you come here for the truth, the girl, you never wonder why you don't want to tickle your fancy.
No, you know what's so funny? When our handy dandy producer saw this question,
yes,
he said, "Yo,
she know." She was just like,
no, I'm not have sex with her for 6 years. I must say, oh, what if the girl is on a spiritual journey, my guy? Like, my guy, like, what do you mean? Like, why she couldn't be an awesome Christian? Just save herself for marriage. Nothing is wrong with that, guys.
No, let me tell you, I know, I definitely understand, right? And that's different, but it's just like, it doesn't say, all right, we don't know, because he didn't specify and say whether or not she's a Christian or whatever. But then that kind of would explain the whole church and trying to hide the truth. That would make sense as well. But let's just say it's not a spiritual journey thing, right? How can you be with somebody and there's, even when you're a Christian or whatever, there is no sexual urges, there's no whatever, even, and it's just weird for you, especially being young, it's weird for you to be with the same person for 6 years and you guys have not had any sex or there's no intimacy or anything. Like, that's kind of strange. And then
it's a lot
strange. Like, no, you played Dolly House for 6 years.
I mean, wow,
but then
that 1 year rough.
Let me tell you too. Youth, you just have to start. Me, truthfully, youth, you just have to tell the truth. At this point, it's already gone bad. And let me tell you, I definitely understand that it's hard, especially in Jamaican society, for who you are.
Yeah, but I feel like it's way better than it was a couple years ago.
That's what I was about to say, yeah. It's way better than it was a couple years ago. So 6 years ago, I kind of understand if you did quiet.
Yeah.
But now, you definitely have the freedom to be yourself. Like, you have a community, you have people who support you.
There's a whole community. So
Kevaria is very upset.
what's wrong with you need some water?
What happened to you?
So, I can talk?
Yes, you can talk, but make sure we can hear you
quick,
because,
please.
yeah, please. Shout Kevaria because they cannot hear you. Okay.
So, basically, they were a girl for 6 years.
Yes, that's what's said.
And she gay too.
Plot twist.
How you get that?
She don't want you. She never have sex with him.
Suppose there are no benefits to the relationship that she's quite fine with.
Yeah, like, there's so
Maybe
many
she have a
things.
next man where they are.
Yo, Kevaria, one of them people that were 2 + 2 = 6, you know, like, you don't understand. Oh, you get that. Oh, you can. No, no. Oh, you calculate the maths there. They say she gay too.
No, I would say.
First of all, him not. And
Wow, that's very
there's
disrespectful.
nobody there will support. Understand?
What do you mean nobody is here? He has a whole community.
Okay, your mic can come off now. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah,
But
good time.
I'm
Because
saying
you, first of all, you're not seeing none of them. But them, listen to me. I must be here. Big up, let's be honest, podcast. Me hear Jeffrey say, them boy, they are bad man. On the naga,
You never know, but you also don't know though.
The thing is too, you don't know, and then them not trouble them. On not troubling them because them boy,
them links them and them links them stinking.
Them links them stink around, yeah. So. You're not troubling them. So my point is, you have a whole community of people who are going to support you. I just feel like stop Anyways, Kevin, I support you, but you have a whole community of people who will support you. Be who you want to be who you are. And I feel like at the same time, if you feel like you're disrespecting her or you're wasting her time or you're hurting her, you really should just be honest, because at the end of the day, the longer you take is the more it's going to hurt her. It's already gone bad, so the most it can't get any worse, so you just need to be honest at this point in time.
I think honesty is the best policy.
Right now, like, there's nothing else you can do but be honest.
And true, that go with everybody. You know, be honest, please, and stop living like them who not live. Like, outside of this scenario.
You know, this is my worst fear, though? Like, this
no, it is.
This is one of my worst fears.
But it's like, also, no, also
this can't reach me, though. I don't, let me not say can.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, I don't see this reaching me based on the type of people.
Remember, so we just say, we don't know.
Oh, yeah!
Anyways.
Inside joke, sorry.
Boy, oh, wow.
Boy. But yeah, no, for real. As I said, like, just be honest at this point in time. And I don't feel like we're clowning you. We're just very jovial.
No, yeah, we are. We gave you the good, strong advice. The responsible, mature advice. I mean, it's gonna be a hard conversation, clearly. There are gonna be some tears, but you just kind of have to just be strong about
let
it.
us know how it goes. Like, we don't want to just give you advice, and I'm kind of invested right now. So yeah, do a follow up to the story. I'm kind of invested. So if whatever you decide to do, just come back, hide the idea again, and send back your story and let me know what you
what
decided
works
to
for
do.
you. Yeah,
what works for you. And I mean, the Goodgal podcast supports you and supports. We're here if you want to send us another question or anything else. So just keep us up to date on what's going on. Kevari doesn't care, but me and Jodi care, and that's what's important, because he's just
you don't even see our face.
Like, he's not important. Like, I'm sure you don't even know how Kevari looks. So that's that, right? Mm-hmm. So this was the
this episode.
Wow.
We talk about things like we talk about things where.
Yeah,
I feel like, you know, we had a wide variety of topics.
Yeah. And let us know in the comments what you think and what were your thoughts. Do you share some of the same sentiments that we do? Mm-hmm. Do you disagree? Do you agree? So please. And, you know, this is just a journey that we've gone on together.
Yeah. So, enough comments, we read them, we sit on our read them.
Like,
we will
share,
respond to them.
We will respond. So like, share, subscribe, let us know what you think of the podcast, and we will be back next week, Wednesday, to talk to you again. Power Love Chat
on council. I mean, we're coming on other audio platforms soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
And you can definitely listen on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. We're gonna list it all below in the description. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so excited. See you next week.
Bye guys, signing out.